Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Floral Designing with Luann on my Wedding Flowers series. This lesson is going to be doing a large floral. You're going to see this as a mixed flower design with lots of different kinds of flowers. We start with a no-show container, which is called a mache. The soaked oasis is at least 2 or 3 inches above the container, and you add water that's been treated with a cut flower food. You secure the oasis into the mache with pot tape, also as a waterproof tape. And you can see I've secured it with a cross design across the top. I'm going to use trimmed emerald fern, creating a 3-dimensional floral that can be seen from all different directions. You'll see I'm inserting my 2 first greens both straight out, and the last one, the third one, is almost completely straight back. Then I insert 2 more greens to the right and to the left of the center green. Since I want to use every last bit of my greens, I trim and cut the next piece of emerald in half. I'll use the cut half on the back of my design, inserting it straight back in the oasis after stripping the leaves off of the bottom of it. You see how it goes in the back? Again, it's almost a very dimensional look with this greenery going straight out. Now I trim the leaves off the piece that was left, and I'm going to insert that into the center of my design, coming up at an angle a little bit more. You can see how my greenery is beginning to rise, and I'm always working from the center outward and rising my greenery a little bit each time. Now I put a piece of greenery right in the center, straight up and down. Now I have 2 more pieces of greenery. They're coming from the front in. They're almost at a 45-degree angle, straight out from the center. As you can see, I'm getting more of a dimensional look all of the time with my greenery. It's almost like it's being flat and moving up towards the center. Now I place my final large palm leaf straight down in the middle. From a top view, you can see how this all fans out from the center. Now to create some long lines, I'm going to use a greenery called myrtle. I cut one piece very tall, then I'm going to begin to size down the rest of my myrtle just a little shorter. Now I'm angling this one towards the left. You can see where my back piece angled towards the right. Now I put even a shorter piece angled again towards the right, more at a 45-degree angle from the center. Now I'm going to use leatherleaf fern. This is a nice way to fill in different areas. Starting in the back, just put an odd piece here or there, following the same angles of the greenery as you did before. Always keep your 3-dimensional effect going out from all areas. As you work your way in towards the center, your pieces of greenery are going to get shorter and shorter. You can use diversity with lemon leaf or other types of greenery if you choose. Now you can see how I have a very mixed in greenery that's very dimensional and ready for flowering. I start creating the shape of my design by choosing a long linear flower. This one is called liatris. You can use other flowers if you choose, such as gladiolus. One piece is straight up, and I have one piece a little shorter going a little bit towards the back. As I add pieces to this, you'll notice each one gets a little shorter and starts angling out at different directions. I try to add all of my similar flowers at one time, so I have even disbursement all the way through my mixed flower bouquet. As you can see, my last piece is going to be inserted right into the heart of the center, coming straight out from the design. Now my focal flower is going to be a large lily called a stargazer lily. You want to make sure to remove all the pollen since it can stain tablecloths or carpeting. I cut my lily in 2 pieces, using the tallest part that I insert dead center first. Then I insert the shorter top part of it down deeper into the heart of the very center of my design. Now I'm beginning to place a small pink aster. These luckily come on very long stems. Don't be surprised that the head droops just a little bit. That's the nature of an aster. I'm just beginning to see blank places in my design and filling them in with these taller linear flowers as I go. You'll notice I'm always placing my flowers so that the flower head is faced outward in the direction of where you can see it. That way, no matter which way the design is viewed from, you'll always see a front of a flower face. As you begin to fill in the design, you can see more and more holes where you actually need to place another flower. Stand back and take a look at your design from all directions. Now I'm placing in blue delphinium. This is a very nice flower that actually comes in a natural blue color. I try to follow the natural curve of my flowers and utilize them in the design so that the curve follows out with the natural shape of the floral arrangement. Be sure to use those nice long stems so that you can bring more dimension out. I cut some stems a little shorter and bury them deeper into the center of the bouquet. My last flower I'm going to add is pink snapdragons. These come in a wonderful range of different colors and have a natural color and curve to the flower head. As again, you can see I'm utilizing that natural curve of that flower to enhance my design. Cut the stems a little shorter as you get towards the front, and don't be afraid to come straight out from the design, straight forward. That gives more dimension and a less flat look to your bouquet. Be sure to keep your design watered and mist it frequently with a flower sealant so it will stay good up to your wedding day. I'd like for you to visit me on my wedding site, weddingflowersandreceptionideas.com. You'll find hundreds of photos of bridal bouquets, corsages, boutonnieres, centerpieces, and more. I do sell all of the fresh flower supplies that you need to create your own special wedding flowers. Look for my other design videos, such as hand-tied bouquets, cascading bouquets, dealing with delicate stephanotis, mixed flower bouquets, cascades, and of course our traditional rose bouquet. Thank you. This is Luann from weddingflowersandreceptionideas.com.